Anthony on the take. Over Walker. Anthony misses. And just about a minute into this first quarter. MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Wagner, guarded by Barrett. Pass to Carter. Over MP. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
You know, they worked the ball into ideal position there to get the high-quality look.
Outside Barrett. MP left side. 18 feet out. It's hauled in by the Magic. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
Nick's foul. That's his first personal. First team foul.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Over to the wing. Back to Wagner. Down low. Anthony with a bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Randle. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. Here's MP, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Bamba. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, what a job by Mo Bamba to get to his area. Get on the interior, pick your spots. Mo Bamba does just that.
After a deep collegiate championship run, Jalen Suggs looks so ready for the pressures of league play.
Oh, he's got ice in his veins for sure. Taking his college team to the finals with a buzzer-beating three-pointer, that kind of grit will serve him well in the NBA.
And Orlando has possession. The Knicks making their last shot. Right wing. The 3 from Suggs. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. We've got 1:48 left in the opening quarter. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. 1:35 left in the first quarter of the game. And the Magic call time here.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
A big group substitution here for New York. Noel, he's checked in for Robinson.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. MP with it. Now Carter defending. MP shot is off. The Magic have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Inside we have Randle and Robinson. MP is out there with Alec Burks. And it's Barrett in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Jonathan Isaac making his return from that knee injury he suffered in the bubble. Through the grueling rehab, he kept hope, kept the faith, and kept working to come back strong. He said it revealed another level of grit and grind inside of him. And guys, he's determined to come back better than ever.
Thanks, Allie. To the middle. Here's Suggs. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Suggs has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Outside Barrett. MP against Fultz. Now here's MP. The D's right on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Walker. No luck on that one. And Orlando the other way now. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. Fultz passes to Carter. Outside Fultz. There's the triple. He can't hit that time. New York has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. MP, the pass to Barrett. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, there's a strength to R.J. Barrett that belies that thin frame. He's got toughness and the willingness to absorb contact.
Now here's Fultz. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Some solid defense from Barrett.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing. I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And the Magic making a change here. Wagner's checked in.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Now here's Fultz, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And it's Randle with the jam.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randle. Get off your feet, young sir.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Wagner. Now Fultz. It's stolen by MP. Here we go. Here's Barrett. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Fultz. It's stolen by MP. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He takes it in, and MP throws it down.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Here's Fultz. 12 seconds left in the second quarter. Wagner for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. And MP throws it down.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And so it's New York continuing to pile it on, up 20. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. New York has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Wagner is out there with Wendell Carter. Then it's Suggs. Then there's Anthony. And it's Bamba in at the 5, down low. Suggs, no good. And for New York, their shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field.
And a lot's changed for Kemba Walker. Bought out over the summer. And, of course, this was after he was sent out to Oklahoma City with the Thunder. Now, Kemba gave up some cash in that buyout, but he feels like he's in a great fit with the Knicks to help them make another run.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
MP outside. Six on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And the Magic pushing it up now. Three-pointer, Anthony. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And the Knicks making a change here. Quickly's checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Lopez is checked in. Now here's MP. 13 points in the game. Going inside. And MP throws it down.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And now another. Look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Here's Suggs. He's got 5. Here's Anthony. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His first personal.
And Doris, looking at Cole Anthony, the potential he has is exciting. A guard who does a little bit of everything.
That's right. And
Magic substitution.
20 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's MP. That one goes. Count it. MP's got 19 points.
boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Here's Suggs. Stolen by MP. And so it's the New York Knicks ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right?
Magic substitution.
Toppin, he's checked in for Noel. MP comes in for Barrett, and it's Burks in for Walker. So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Bamba's checked in for Akiki. Isaac comes in for Ross. Suggs is checked in for Harris. And Anthony subbed in for Hampton.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Knicks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they... did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
All right, time for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Magic's head on. Trainer. He's saying that it looks to be a broken kneecap. That is a tough blow, and you can't overstate that. They're losing a big puzzle piece here. This is a hole they might struggle to fill in the games ahead. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
And our hearts go out to him. And the guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Taj Gibson is out there with Toppin. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then it's MP. And it's Burks in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Suggs, covered by MP. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Wendell Carter, and he drops the first.
At the line for the Knicks.
And so he makes both from the line. 23 seconds left in the final quarter. To the inside. Here's Ross. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Shoots from the baseline. Stripped away. And so New York takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
All right, MP, so what do you say to those critics who think that you're a bit of a one-trick pony on defense? Now, that if you're not getting steals, you're not doing really much to help the team win on that end of the court.
Steals are pretty loud, so I get that take. Sorta, if you're not watching our games, but I see myself as a well-rounded defender, Frank. Steals is just one part of what I do.
So could you expand a bit on that?
Just watch the tape, okay? I play good man defense, good team defense. I'm not going to get into all the details now, but defense is something I take a lot of pride in, and I do way more than just generate steals.
Oh, okay. Thanks, MP. That's good stuff.
Yeah, MP saying all the right things in public. What did you expect? That's what he's supposed to say. But I'm hearing he wants out. That's right. He wants to be traded. The coach doesn't like him. He doesn't like the coach. So it's no surprise, really. Plus, he's spoiled. He's used to getting whatever he wants just because people know his face. But it doesn't work like that in the NBA. You got to earn your respect here. If MP thinks a change of scenery is going to solve all his problems, he got another thing coming to him. He's got to learn to respect the game. The basketball gods are what they call them. There's no shortcuts in this league. Doesn't matter how famous you are off the court.
You said it won't be so easy. But I feel so. easy. And I feel this good.
On the show.
Absolutely. Well, the results are in, and the reason why we're bringing you on the show is because you are the winner of the jersey design contest.
Oh man, that's a blessing to hear. Like, for real, Trill Talk, that's amazing. You know, I'm sure my teammates gonna be happy. That 250 KBC gonna come in handy with my center.
Now, one thing I love about you is that you're actually designing these jerseys for other teams. So talk about your background in that and helping the community out with your design.
Sure. So
Welcome to 2K Sports for another GA. It's all yours.
Well,
Yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, DA. Here's the starting group for Houston. The backcourt made up of Wall and Green. Jayshawn Tate out there with Matthews. And it's Wood in at the 5. And for the Knicks, Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Derrick Rose is out there with MP. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. For teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can. And just getting on the same page takes some time. And then you have to build that trust, weathering the storms together. Will help you do that.
Wall looking for an opening. And the shot is long. And so MV will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Here is Matthews after the made shot from Cruz. Matthews passes to Green. 6 on the shot clock. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
Here's Wall. 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City.
Always a solid rebounder. Mitchell has shown the ability to dominate the backboard for stretches.
And I think what it comes down to for Mitchell Robinson is consistency of effort. It's not the production. It's not points and rebounds and all that kind of stuff. It's just consistent effort for him, and the numbers will come.
Here's Rose, and he drops it in from the low post.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And Wall kicks to Green. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. They need this. Reddish grabs the rebound.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
MP's shot is good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Rockets have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
I saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. passes to Tate, and he gets the bucket.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
New York leading by 8. Passes it to Reddish. Here's MP. Inside, here's Randall. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Now, here's MP. He had 25 points in the win against Orlando.
The defensive mindset tonight was huge. He was a real pest coming up with all those steals and had great activity.
To the paint, here's Tate. He doesn't hit that one. So New York will take it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
And stolen by MP with the drive and the dunk by MP.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And they're bringing you up close and personal in the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Green, the pass to Tate. Outside, Wall. Shot clock at 6. Green inside the three-point line. The Knicks pull it in.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And Green gets it to go.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Wall against Rose. Now, here's MP. He's guarded closely. Randall kicks to Reddish. MP outside. And Randall throws it down.
Randall, without the ball, seeing some room where he can make an impact, rolls there. He does a nice job on the finish.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great... Now John Wall, one of the most explosive guards in the NBA. And
when my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor.
Move out on the floor right now for the Knicks. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Taking a look at the Rockets. The backcourt made up of Wall and Green. Matthews out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Wood in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And the first thing you notice about Green, the next level athleticism, incredible burst off the dribble, and makes smooth adjustments midair.
To the middle, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Reddish. MP against Green. Here's Cruz. He takes it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, we said it before, the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Outside, Green. Now the pass to Matthews. And some nice passing there by Houston. Wall passes to Wood. They kick it out to Green. Rejection by MP.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And when he's got himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
And both free throws good for MP.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And MP throws it down hard.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. MP, that's for 2. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New York. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your lead list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
To the inside, here's Green, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 6 assists here tonight.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Robinson, it's hauled in by Wood. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Wall with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Matthews left side. Baseline jumper, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Matthews has got his first bucket of the night.
And that's a nice assist from Wall, scanning the floor, just looking to find the best shot possible.
MP looking around to the paint. Here's Randall, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Randall's got 8 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Green, the pass to Wood. Outside Matthews. Pass to Green. Over MP. Green, no luck. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
And let's catch it.
Substitution on the court.
There's 1:54 left here in the 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Rockets, Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kevin Porter. Then it's Green, and it's Martin in at the 4 spot. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And MP throws it down hard.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. 1:37 left in the 4th. Schroeder against MP. Over MP. Porter looking it over. over Gibson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. The dynamic right between players and officials is always interesting. There's some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor. And maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New York.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for MP.
That's amazing defense from them. Seem to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Porter, no luck.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set.
Houston,
they're allowing him to settle in.
That's his first personal. Third team foul. At the line for the Knicks.
He's off on the first. 2 shots. Good on the second free throw. Schroeder against MP. Schroeder passes to Nwaba. To the left wing. A three ball. And it's Schroeder missing. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're up by 48. 1 second left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the bag.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped
Having
up.
covered the league for many years now, I've seen my share of championship teams, and I see a lot of similarities between those teams and this team. Is it fair to say that you see yourselves as title contenders?
Absolutely, that's 100%. Anything less than that would be a failure.
Okay, bold words for sure.
Fortune favors the bold, John Machiavelli said that, and if you don't dream big, guess what? You won't be big.
Hey, look, man, we need to talk about this Kendrick Perkins report.
What about it?
Look, Perkins is a big personality, but he's not a straight-up liar. So, look, I need to know if there's any truth to this. Do you want out?
Look, I don't know where he getting all this from, bro, but I ain't say nothing to nobody.
But it's true.
I mean, I've been thinking about it, yeah.
Well,
this ain't the first place I want to go to anyway. You know, then you got all that drama, and I'm just starting my career, bro. This just don't feel right, man.
Like a gut feeling.
Yeah. Like that feeling you get when you're about to do something so stupid.
Yeah, like when you tried to dunk on your dad in 7th grade.
He fouled me.
He didn't.
Look, my point is this. I feel like that when I think about staying. Bro, I only feel good when I think about leaving. That's the honest truth.
So you want out?
Yeah. You mad?
Mad? Dog, this is your career. No, I'm not mad. And everything you're saying is right on. I mean, you didn't want to go in the first place. It really hasn't been the best situation, and sounds like you just want a fresh start. I think that's fair.
Okay, so what we do now?
Well, lucky for you, I already made an appointment with your agents. I did that when the rumors broke. I figured they were just going to tell you to weather the storm, but, I mean, now that you actually want to leave, I guess I'll go with you.
Hey, look, we can figure out a strategy. We can get on top of this thing now.
Yeah, that's why you pay me.
May throw you in a little Christmas bonus, too.
Yeah, I won't say no.
I appreciate you, Rick.
Anytime.
You said it won't be so easy, but I feel so